In today's video, guys, we're taking a closer look at the Legend Pro Series. These are the V31 darts. I really like the look of these. I think I'm going to do alright with them. As you know, Max do okay with everything, but we're going to get him now to have a closer look.
Starting off, we've got the Legend Darts white box here. Has everything on there as normal. Got the window showing the darts. We've got the 23 gram and they're a 90% tungsten. In the box, we've got this standard velvet covered plastic insert, the point holder holding all three barrels and stems, and obviously the flights in behind. Let's get them out and have a look. Got the silver point on this one, slightly shorter than standard, just like Legend like to use. Then we have this slightly tapered nose section before going into this lateral grooved ring grip. Adds quite a nice grip to it. You can feel the sharp edges both on the grooves and the lateral cut. That goes like slightly further than halfway back, and then we go into this other ring grip that, rather than having lateral grooves cut in, it's almost got like dimples drilled in. So it sits in between those. You can definitely feel the difference between the two grip sections. It's definitely grippier with that lateral groove going through, but those dimples do add a nice grip element. You can feel it with your finger and thumb, especially if you've got softer fingers. You can definitely feel that gripping as you're sort of pushing on that little bit of a push point. Then there's that smooth section just at the back before going into the short stem, and in the box you've got the standard flight as well. The measurements on this one, at its widest point, is going to be 6.4 millimeters, and the length of a barrel is 53. That's a really good length. Loads of different grip zones, definitely going to suit front, mid and rear grippers. But yeah, let's go have a throw.
Thanks for that, Max. So as always, let's get to the fun part, the highlights, and as you can see, I'm smiling again. So something good must have happened. Let's get straight into it.
So starting off, Gav comes up, doing what he does. He gets in that treble and another treble, and then he chokes straight into the 132 again. This is getting quite consistent.
Makes it even worse because Max then comes along and does exactly what I don't want him to do. Banging in a Max, another 180.
And then I'm straight back up there. A little bit high, but then I sort of correct myself, straight in that treble for a nice easy ton 40.
And you know what they say, they always leave the best to last. Anything Max can do, I can do as well. And here I am, absolutely buzzing, as you'll see by my reaction here, hitting a 180. Happy days. I'm making a habit of these 180s. Do you know what, Max? I'm actually thinking of going to Q school. What do you think?
Yep, some people do need an easy get through.
But on a serious note, I absolutely love these darts. I think that I would do really well with them. Again, I try not to change my darts too much nowadays, but I'm lucky that we get sent so many. And I really, really like them. What about you?
Yep, a really, really nice dart. Loads of different areas to grip. You've got the front and back. Differs slightly with that big lateral groove going down at the front. Those dimply sections at the back. Definitely a nice grip zone. I give it a grip of 2.5. I was on that rear grip, so it wasn't as grippy. The front is slightly more. We had the 23 gram, comes in at 21 and 23. Not a massive range, you only sort of like two choices. But it feels actually a little bit heavier when you first pick them up. But once you get used to them, they fly really, really well. Nice clean release, fly through the air nicely, and they sit in the board at a beautiful angle, even with the standard points. Going to suit a front, rear or mid gripper, all depending on where you're holding, depends on if it's slightly grippier, but you're going to get a clean release. Slightly harder fingers are definitely going to prefer that front grip anyway.
As always, let's get into the price. Standard across a lot of the Legend darts. These are £49.95. Like I said, they're a 90% tungsten dart. I think these are an absolute bargain, and I think for a lot of players, these would really suit, like Max said. They're quite an easy dart. So as always, I want to thank Max for doing the review. I want to thank you all for supporting us. And me and Max will be back soon again for more reviews. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, turn on the notifications. That mean the world to us, and we will catch you in the next review.
See you later.